We jump right in here to this next litter, 20-1 or 22-1 and 22-2. 22-1 is kind of the one that's closer to the screen with a little bit more white on the bottom third of her body there as Levi gets her hooked up there in the corner. And 22-2, which would be lot 6, is the more traditional marked Berkshire there in the corner. Top shelf Gladiator Coldwater. This particular sow would be a litter mate to not only our herd sire we call Carpet Cleaner, but also the Champion Gilt and the Reserve Bear there at Illinois State Fair in 2022, shown by Lane Byers and Taylor Rhodes. So lot 5, lot 6, 22-2, 22-1, and 22-2.
Well, as Levi's hooking Dash 1 up, I mean, this is epitome of a really elite Berkshire female, in my opinion, in terms of just how loose she's built. I mean, these are a little greener than the 20s that we saw here in the last couple pins. But, man, that thing's skeleton is just like immaculate and looks like a lady out in front of her blade. Got a really good forerib, really good center body cavity to her. I think just you can put a lot of feminine traits on a hog like that and or accolades on it and still have plenty of feature to go with it, and very, very square. Hip and hind legs just about ideal in my opinion. So kind of looks like a good representation of a good Angus heifer. You know what I
would
mean?
agree.
Just in terms of her pliability and just looks like a very, very good show pig with a very good underline. I know most people don't even talk about that, but that's what it is.
She's got a few extra spigots there, Brett.
Yeah, a little jealous of that in the red breed anymore. So the Dash 2 gilt's a little greener here within this pair, but read her indicators. I mean, look at the root on that thing's tail, and look at how she just moves and motors across. I mean, if you like green skinny ones that are built for speed and look like they have a very, very high ceiling, you're going to love this one because, I mean, there's no real hole in this gilt. She just needs time and groceries to show us what she's got. But love that, flag tail and I mean, the root on her tail might even be bigger than her litter mates. I think a very, very elite pair of Berkshire gilts here. Just going to have a little more patience with this one, but if that's your kind, you're going to love her.
Well, and I mean, jump in here and add on to what you said. I don't disagree. I mean, that Dash 1, I was thinking that when you talked about the Angus heifer because I think that one is so streamlined, but still looks like she's on her way up. And the biggest thing is like we've talked about in our past sales, we're not here we're not here in the show barn tuning on them, pimping on them from the fact of running a 22 or a 23% protein. That's just not ideal in our opinion. All these hogs are on a 17% high fat, high fiber that we make here at the house. And Brett can probably attest to this. Those hogs that he's bought in the past and his family's fed in the past, they go home and they perform and do the right things, and that's what we want. But a very, very elite pair here on the top end of these 22s. Again, we're going to have some littermate sows in here. We're going to have some relations here and there, and we'll talk you all through that. But we're excited with these 22s, top shelf, Gladiator, Coldwater, Under Armour, Shut Your Mouth, and we'll get right back into Dash 3 and Dash 4.